Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be working on this parts washer. Let's get it going. It's a Lanair, I don't know, parts washer. I got it at an auction a year or so ago. Of course I got it at an auction, right? Get everything at an auction. Can't get parts for it anymore, I don't think. I can't find a manual or nothing on it. Lanair's in business still. They're only making, used oil burners. So, but it's a parts washer. And I mean, you can just buy parts just about anywhere. Pump works good on it. This switch doesn't seem to work. So we're going to go through that, take it apart, see if there's something we can do to fix it. If not, we'll remove it and put a different one on there of some sort. I bought this guy here. So that's ready to go. It just goes through that hole. And then comes out here. We'll bolt it on here using this, which will go to this, and then we're going to take the other hose end and we'll put it on this end of the pump like they have it. Sucks up from the bottom. So that's the game plan for the day. That'll get going. Then we got one of those brushes coming, for cleaning parts. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take a bucket, go down to the milk house, clean that out quick, but fill it up with water, come back, dump a bunch of water in here. We're going to scrub it clean, make sure that it's not leaking. And then we'll pump that dirty water with the pump back into that bucket, and we'll throw it outside. And then that way we've got a pretty clean bin down here that hopefully doesn't leak. I don't know if it does or if it doesn't. We'll find out. And then we'll dump the cleaner in, which I got that Purple Power stuff, the Purple Power concentrated. Use it on some other stuff, seems to work pretty good, so that's what I'm going with. Hopefully that does work well. So that's what it is. Let's see what we can do to make this happen, I guess. All right, off to get water. I'll shut you guys off, and I'll go get the water, come back, and I'll turn you back on. See you in a little bit. Okay, well, that's funny. I just spent 20 minutes talking to you. I forgot to push play. I seem to be pretty good at that. So I'm coming back. We're going to do this again. We got about 8 gallons of water in there. Okay. I've already taken this brush here, and I've done this to it here. Looks like the battery's almost dead, of course. So let's hope we can get through this. But anyway, I just went around, did this a bunch of times. You can see there's a bunch in there. There's no water leaking out the bottom yet. So we'll see what's happening with that. What I plan on doing now is just simply moving the tub over to this side of the tank, and then we'll clean the other side. I'll clean it. You guys don't need to watch that. Probably wouldn't want to. I went ahead and turned the pump on for a little bit, and it's blowing water up this hose. So this is obviously the outside, the one that's on. So I'm just going to switch it up. We're going to see what size that hose is, if it'll go over this here. If it will, then we're just going to get a thin nut, put it on here, tighten this down to that. We're going to slide that on, and that'll be good enough. Otherwise, we might grab a coupler, do this 3/8, get a longer hose on it, get that on real far, so we have plenty of room, get a couple hose clamps on it so it don't blow off, and see how that turns out. I think it'll be good. That's what we're going to do when I come back. I'm going to clean up this other side, like I said, and we're just going to let it sit for a while and make sure that I didn't, by running a brush over it, there's a hole, clean out a hole, and we end up with a leak. So I want to figure that out with water before I dump the $100 in cleaner in it. So that's the game plan for now with this. So once I get this done, I'll bring you guys back. We're going to work on my truck. Going to bring it in, check the tail lights. They got burnt out. Yeah. They burnt out. I was pulled over the other day because my tail lights weren't working. So we'll check those. New ones are coming today. We'll check fuses, make sure it's not a fuse. Both lights are out, but they were flickering the other day. They're LED replacements. So They probably just burned out. They weren't the most expensive. In fact, the ones that are coming are the exact same ones that aren't very expensive, but they lasted, I think, 2 years. So whatever. If I got to spend $10, $18, I think it was, every 2 years, I can deal with that. Maybe these ones will last longer. I doubt it, but you never know. So that's where we're at. That's what's happening. I'll see you guys when I got the truck in here on the lift. Talk to you later. Okay, well, I once again forgot to turn the power on and press play. So I did. You can see here, got the water in here, washed it around really good. Got most of the loose stuff out of there. We'll put a weight on that hose. We'll put a weight on that hose so it doesn't stick up like that. So it rests on the bottom. Pump works pretty good. A little loud, but it works good. I had taken the switch off here, off the front, which I have right here. And I took it apart to see if I could get it fixed. I was hoping it was a on, off type thing, but it is a, you have to hold it for it to be on, and then it's off. Hold it, on, and then off. So it's not what I want. I want a regular switch. It can be a knee switch like this, some sort. I am going to have to order that. So I guess we'll find that and I'll get that ordered. So I'll wait a little longer to get this thing together because that's not what I want. So we will, right now, tighten that joint up there. I'm going to take a little Teflon tape, which is right there, a little Teflon, a couple of wrenches, and we'll crank it down. Hopefully we can get it on there nice and tight. See if I can find a place to put you to make this work so you can see what's going on. Tripod I got just for this. Expect it'll work pretty good. I can move you around a little easier, I think. Hopefully make some better videos. Let's see what we got. Actually works pretty good. So now I got you on a tripod. I can move you around. Hopefully it works a little better. Maybe things will be a little smoother. I don't know. Let's find out. Now you guys can see what's going on. Got to kind of keep you tight to this so I can get my fat hands in there to get this done. Let me go grab my other wrench. All right. So what we want to do, you can see this gap here, hopefully. So I'm hoping there's enough room on this. I can tighten that up right into that, which there should be. Well, maybe not. Nope, there should be. I'm sure there's a proper amount and all this kind of stuff. I am okay with what I'm using though, but it's what I have in my hand. So that's what I'm going to use. I don't know why I'd be worried about it leaking. I just don't want it spraying all over, coming out the sides and stuff like that. Oh, I think I told you guys, I got this at an auction probably a year ago and just never got around to fixing it. Okay. So that's it for that. We're going to have about that much room. Let's take it off. Go find us some washers. Something I can put on there that'll take up that space. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Hurt just a little bit. But that came right off. But at the same time, does it? Yeah, kind of sucks. Let's go see what we can find, huh? Did have a bag over here with some big ass washers in it. Yeah, I know I had some. I just don't know where I might have put them. So this is why I need to clean this up. No, I definitely have something. I'm just not exactly sure where I seen it last. I don't understand what happened here. Now all of a sudden that is just wanting to slide all over the place. Alright, well, it's stupid to sit here and dig. Look in what I call the cabinet of destiny. Not, but, oh, look at what I found. Look what I found. More singing and high-pitched voice. Yeah. That'll be plenty, and it's rubber. La 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 la, la la loo. See? The cabinet of destiny. Ah, always has it. Boom. Have them. Bunch of stuff in there. Just about everything. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm singing though again. My buddy Bob tells me it's the singing that makes the channel good. Now, who am I to say that he's wrong? Who? Who am I? Who am I to say that he's wrong? I would say he's right, probably. I don't know. I do find myself talking to myself a lot. I do talk to myself. I don't know. Is that a curly thing? Larry, Moe, and Curly. Well, for those of you that never heard it, look it up on YouTube. Larry, Moe, and Curly. The early Curly would do the Walla-dee, walla-da, walla-dee-da, walla-dee-da. And then Moe would come over and smack him in the head, which was pretty funny. Oh, it's gonna just barely fit on there, stretch over. This is probably as perfect as it could get. Look at this. These are going on tight. Tight. Perfect. It's perfect. So perfect. I'm gonna whisper. Then we're gonna do this. Let's get this bent back. Probably best if we use this. Yeah, whatever. And wham, blam. Whoa, Black Betty, wham, blam. Whoa, Black Betty, wham, blam. Black Betty had a child, wham, blam. The damn thing gone wild, wham, blam. So pretty, wham, blam. It's always ready, wham, blam. Whoa! Black Betty, wham, blam. Whoa! Come on now. Come on now. Oh, that's nice and tight. Look at that. Oh, that worked perfect. It was exactly what we wanted. Pretty happy with it. Get this bad boy screwed on. Then I'll have to see if I got some, hose clamps for that. But this hose goes on there. In case you guys can figure that out. And we got to get a weight for that bottom. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. All together, nice and tight. I got a little too tight down here, but it's holding nice. And it's just got to hold this. I just wanted it tight. Doesn't need to even be there, but, it'll make it just that much nicer. All right, a couple of good hose clamps. Going to want 2 on there, I think. Leaking here. Oh, it was loose, too. I didn't know why it was leaking. Should we see if there's even a rubber thing on there anymore? We went through the first thing, huh? Yeah, there's one on it. It don't look that bad. So back on it goes. Back on it goes. Back on it goes. And find hose clamps. Gotta use your deep voice. Get some hose clamps. All right, what do we got going? Got a pile of them. Horse and pepper. All right, well, my apologies to anybody out there that doesn't like to hear me sing. These 2 look like they should work. And boom, I don't even know if you could see that. I don't know. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Look what we got for the lathe. The lathe. Carbide cutoff tool set. I don't know why it's in this awesome, nice case, but we'll leave it in there for now. I'm pretty excited about that. Take it out when we can. We also got the foam pads for the oil thingamabob. So exciting. Exciting. Why? I'm just singing like a madman today. Look how far out you guys are. It's totally awesome. This. Oh, look at that. It's going to go right on, too. Look at this. Everything's just coming together. Oh, except for I forgot to put the other one on. So everything's not just coming together. Because now I got to try to get it off. And put them both on. Then do that again. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Everything's coming together. You know you're getting tired when that starts to happen. All right, I'm going to go quick grab a zippity bippity bip for the, you know, the power thingy. The baby impact. We'll zip those on quick. Then I'm probably going to go in because I'm getting tired. Yeah. That one's 5/16. That one's 5/16. There we go, guys. That is on there. Never to come off. Well, it'll come off. Just not soon. All right, well, I'm going in. Calling quits for the night. I'm going to go in. See if I can find that switch for this. So we have that. Then I think we just need the weight for the hose. And we can dump some chemicals in there. Set the tub back up on top. Get our new rubber screen filter thing on there. Boom. I think we're ready to rock and roll, guys. We can start using this bad boy. The brush is coming. Should be here this week. And we should be good to go. So I will bring you back when the parts come and we're ready to go. I'll see you in a little bit. Well, in case you guys don't keep up on the shorts, which I've been getting more of those out lately, and I apologize. But the reasoning is I had some hard drive issues with the computer, and you know, hopefully we get that figured out. You can just move on. But here we go. Look at this. 47 degrees yesterday. It's fairly cool today. We've gotten, I don't know, at least 9 inches, maybe more. Blowing around too, so that helps. See the side of the barn over there? I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty coated. So this morning we brought the cows in, threw them down some hay from the loft, so they can eat in somewhat warmth inside the barn. A little nicer for them. A couple of them aren't coming in. They're staying out eating off the round bale in the pasture, which is fine. That's where they want to go. That's where they want to go. So what we're going to work on, again, try to finish, is the power washer here. Well, we won't get it finished because the switch, I don't think, comes till tomorrow. Put a heavy weight in there. That's a heavy chunk of steel I had. We'll just leave that in there to hold the hose down. I'll probably move it over so it's more on the end of the hose, so it can't ever crush it. And then we will, I think we're going to slide this top on, and we're going to pull the pan out of the bottom and get that up. We'll get the strainer in place. I think we'll dump some chemicals down it and just see how it pumps up there. Turn it on a little bit. Make sure everything runs good. Hopefully it doesn't stink real bad, because that's not the idea. But we're just going to use some Tapcons. Some Tapcons. We're not drilling into concrete. Some self-tappers. Going to use some self-tappers right over here. Right in this area where the old switch was. put the new switch on. It's just a simple on-off switch. And so when that comes, boom, it'll be easy. Just be go-go. We'll cut the cord off of this. You know, maybe we'll shorten it up so it's just right here. Maybe we'll put it on this side of the switch, then we still have this. We could use as a tail. That's probably what we'll do. Then I don't have to buy a tail whip or anything. It's just there. All right. Well, this is just adding on to the other video, so it shouldn't take too long. There. I'll keep that on the bottom. I'll keep it crushed. I think we got everything in place here. Those are tightened up. Not over tightened, just hand tightened. Make sure they're on nice and good and tight, as they say. These are tightened up, tight. Should be in good shape. Grandson was in the emergency room last night. A little worried about him. Real high fever. He's just a little guy, not even a year yet. So don't like that. I hate seeing that. My kid had to be out driving in the frickin' blizzard. Shouldn't be too awful difficult. That's just gonna sit like that. There, look at that. Not quite in. Not even close. All right, do I have a... No. So it just slides in here. Like that. Look at that. Now that's in. A little too far. Well, that's where it should be, but that leaves a gap on the back. I don't know what was back there. I'll probably put something along there just so it keeps the smell down. See what I'm talking about? Back here. You see it doesn't sit quite all the way back. Not sure if there was something there. It kind of looks like it with this lip. I just don't want the fumes and everything coming up through there. So I will shove something up there, whether it's just backing rod or something. It's a pretty big gap. Piece of rubber would be nice. Maybe I got a piece of hose around I could use. I've got some old hose that could cut this vacuum line would work. That's just a tiny little guy. But let's take a quick look, see what we got here. Before we get too carried away with that, come on, I know you hold yourself. I have to get a new one of them, aren't I? Yeah, you are. Got one around here somewhere. It's just slow. I don't know if you could see that. But it's just slow. Let's get this. Oh, better. Come on, move you right over here. So, this is the pan I talked about. Let me grab the strainer. You can feel the difference. Feel it. Feel the difference. That way you know it's good. You know it's good. Just rubber. I liked it because it had the stopper, and then it's got the, you know, the strain on the back, which will stop if I drop bolts or something else down here. I'll be able to find it. Just pop that in there. Boom. Look at that. That actually works pretty good. And whatever other chemicals will eventually just get around it. Huh. And I can even just leave this in like that. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll take that out every time we use it. And that way it keeps the smell down. That's the idea. Behind everything is just to keep the smell down. When we want to use it, I mean, I'd like to clean all this up because that is dirty. Yeah. I don't think I want to silicone that down, but it would be nice if it stayed in place. Looks like it's just a sink drain, so it's just a basket. All it is. Might even have one of these laying around. I could screw one in, that would sit, you know? Oh well, won't take much to do that, I don't think. So, anyway, this is in here, like this. And number one, this is going to crush this. So again, I don't know what the hell this is for. I think you can. So this guy here comes around here, it's hitting this. So I think the best way to get it out of the way is to honestly undo it this way. There we go. Now I feel better about it. Let's just see if we can find something we can put along there. So I'm gonna see if I can find something for that gap quick, and then I'll come back to you guys. Gonna try to stay on top of the battery here. Yeah, it looks like it's blinking like it's low already. All right, I'm gonna shut you guys off. Be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here because it's getting a little bit long. Come back and check out part 2 where we add the switch and we add the rubber spacer on the back of it. It turns out pretty nice, so check it out. Also excuse the sniffles in this video. Allergies for some reason got to me early on this season. See you soon.